This should be good. Right here. All right, y'all. Come on, because it's hot. We are here today to talk about these two pistols, and these two pistols being pretty much the exact same thing, minus very minor, small differences between the two. What are we talking about? We're talking about the Glock 19X and we're talking about the Glock 45. Now, initially when I did my 19X video, there was an abundance of comments in there asking, well, isn't that the 45? Well, isn't that the 45? Like almost trying to correct me or correcting me in the sense to say that I was not shooting the Glock 19X, that I was shooting the Glock 45. Now, not that you're wrong, but you're wrong. The Glock 19X is a spin-off of what they would call the crossover to the Glock 45. Now, the Glock 19X is the military, I guess it's what Glock put together to go into the military bid with. And unfortunately, they didn't get it. Sig got it. But this is what their protocol was, or their prototype, not protocol. This was their prototype when they went into the military bid as far as getting their Glocks out there. This is that Glock 19X. Let's do a quick clear check. But before we go any further, this video is for educational purposes only. We are in a safe and controlled environment. We are at the gun range, Immokalee Range and Gun Club to be exact. So back to what we were saying. So this Glock 19X, this color is actually coyote, was put together for the military contract, and this is what they did. Before this came about, this Glock 45 was in cycle. Now, as you can see, they do look very much alike. They both have Glock 19 slides with Glock 17 frames. Now, this one here is a Generation 5. Is this one a Gen 5 too? It doesn't say. I am not going to put my foot in my mouth or even make any suggestions on what it could be. But this also shares those characteristics of the Gen 5, which is the Glock 19X. But the differences within the two, as you can see, this does have a threaded barrel, has suppressor height sights, has a 4.02 inch barrel, and that's what it is. This one is MOS. They both are MOS. Now, this one here has your standard Glock sights. It has your 4.02 inch barrel, and it is also MOS, but the only thing different is this one is your Glock 45. Now, if you just pay attention to as far as the grip goes on the Glock 19X, we do have a little lip here. This lip here, although it is a Gen 5, you cannot run Gen 5 magazines in this. This Glock, that just answered my question. This is a Gen 5. This right here is a Gen 5 magazine. And as you can see, that will not lock. Although this is a Gen 5 situation, it will not run Gen 5 magazines. Why will it not? Because of this notch here. This notch here will prevent that from actually locking. You see this lip right here? That is not going to happen. So your Gen 4 magazines, Gen 3, Gen 4 magazines will actually sit perfectly. Now, as you can see here, there also is a lanyard loop. Not sure. I guess that is just to make sure you don't lose it when you're out in the field. As I told you, this was a prototype for the military contract. So this was your lanyard loop. Very simple. It was a punch tool. You punch that and you can take that out. But if you look here, you do have the capabilities of running a lanyard loop on this as well. So it is up to you as you can make it as close to your 19X as possible just by making very, very small changes and adjustments to the two. Now, we did do our full review on this. With that being said, the feel of the two as far as the trigger goes is quite noticeable. And besides that, this one has a hell of a story. So if you have not seen my Glock 45 stolen, recovered, and I picked it up video, make sure you go back and check that out. This has a quite interesting story. They both come with 3 magazines. Your Glock 45 comes with 3 17-round magazines, and your Glock 19X comes with 1 true 17-round magazine and 2 19-round magazines. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Let's suit them up so we can set them down range. I am already preloaded. We know that they magazines load pretty decent. What we are shooting today is Winchester white box. This is 115 grain target practice full metal jacket rounds. Yes. Suit them up, yo, so we can set them down range. It is freaking hot. Let's go in first with the Glock 45 so that you guys can kind of see just a little bit of what is happening within the two. Let's do 2 magazines first. The pistol is clear, mag well, and our magazines are loaded. They both have the Holosun 507 comp on here. Let's turn that on. That is too bright. Very nice big window on here. So we're just going to watch the two. It was basically talking about the, what's a good word for bamboozled? We've been bamboozled. The number has just been adjusted from 45 to 19. So why couldn't it have been a 45X? Glock 45X. Why? I don't know. All right, Glock 45. And let's get these shots off. Magazine release is a little tight, but that's not here nor there. Trigger is so heavy. Super, super heavy. Look at that. Can you see the indentation on my finger? Quite audible. Resets are very, they're not the shortest, but they're very visible. Not visible, they're very noticeable feel-wise. All right, so that was the 45. Let's go in with the Glock 19X. Same deal. We have the Holosun 507 comp on here. Let's turn that on. Put this down. Do y'all see this? Do y'all see how this sweat is glistening all over my body? All right, Glock 19X. Watch the shoot. Woo! Hot, 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 hot. Yo. Wow. The pistol is clear. My magazines are empty. Yes. So somebody might ask, well, Yoke, if the Glock 19X is your favorite Glock, why isn't the Glock 45 your favorite Glock too? Because they're the same. Because it's not. All right, Glock 45 magazine. Let's head to the line. Look at that Falcon. Boy, out here, you don't know what you'll see. I don't know, he's looking for something. He's looking for lunch, and he's definitely circling, so you think he has his eye on something. All right, Glock 45, same deal. That's my hand. My hands are so, not greasy, slippery now from the sweat. Pistol is clear, magazine is empty. Whew. All right, Glock 19X. This one is your true 17-round magazine. Estoy sala. Super sala. Oh, that slide dropped so nice. Boy, pistol is clear, magazine is empty. So, there you have it, folks. The Glock 19X and the Glock 45 are pretty much the same exact pistols. They both share the same characteristics as far as what it took to make the pistol. You understand what I'm saying? It took a 19 slide and it took a 17 frame to make the pistol. I'm not talking about everything else aesthetically to actually give it more of a pleasurable visual to the eye. So yes, looking at the Glock 19, you'd be like, you know, that shit is super way nicer than the 45. Yes, visually, the 19X looks good. It looks better. I do enjoy the suppressor height sights as well. I love the threaded barrel. I love all of that. That shit's hot, and it was loose. So this is pretty much, like I tell you, or we talk about, this is the Honda Civic here. This is the Honda Accord. This is the Honda Civic that just needs a little bit of attention. The Honda Accord, if you want to throw some feet on it or whatever, that's the 19X. But in the whole, they are the same exact pistol. I'm not mad at Glock. They've been doing this shit for a long time. Not saying that they bamboozled me or thousands of other people, but that is what it is. And hey, it's a part of the game. It is what it is. That's why I'm here to get it and bring it to you so that you can decide which one you want. See? That's just what I'm for. That's what I'm here for. Everything in the box is pretty standard. Everything is the same. Back straps, cleaning tools, everything else is what it is that you're going to have in that box. So with that being said, what did y'all think? How did y'all feel? What did y'all see? As far as the performance of these two pistols, what they did out there. Would you rather have it semi put together, or would you want to put it together yourself? So that's just pretty much it. So let me know, drop that in the comments. Let's talk about it. Are you team 19X or are you team G45? Let's do it. Listen, if you have not yet checked out www.yokegang.com, make sure that you do pick up a t-shirt or patch, support the channel. Thank you for supporting the channel just by watching this video. I really appreciate it so much. These Glocks been showing out. My Glocks work, and I love y'all for life. Te quiero mucho.